Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Get the Biggest Name on the Map. It's EU4. We're playing the African Synergy series here as the Buha, and we definitely have the biggest font. Russia, yeah, I'd say the length probably ends up being pretty similar. Now, if Russia does go and colonize more territory over here, or maybe conquer Buryata, then their name might get a little bit bigger on the map. That being said, I think once the Mamluks pop onto our side, things should be a lot better. Currently, the Mamluks are predicted to finish their annexing in about 1818. We do, every time we take some land, of course, and we get overextended, we do lose a little bit of our diplomatic reputation, which will slow things down. In any case, just to make sure that we finish the Mamluks in time, I'm going to go ahead and swap out our Diplo advisor for someone who gives us +1 Diplo rep, which will accelerate the speed of annexing this, although at a cost of the same amount of Diplo power, so we're going to be draining Diplo power faster. Currently, we're losing 2 per month. I'm going to go ahead, because we don't want to run out of Diplo points, and generating peace deals can cost us that. I'm going to go ahead and set a Diplo focus over here. We could also consider canceling the Production Quota Act, which costs us 1 Diplo power each month, but 20% goods produced is actually huge for us. Just generally, having more goods makes you more money, but in particular, that produces a lot more trade goods, and since we have such trade dominance, that really equals out a lot more money for us. So I'm going to go ahead and do something like this to get the Diplo rep up there. Any chance our estates are ready to go? No, not really. We don't have tons of manpower, but we should generally be okay. We're preparing to declare war on the Ottomans. They have allies with Tuscany over here, and we are going to be in a good position to deal with that. I'm going to actually tell everyone to group up here so they can split them up, because we've got a bit of a mismatch with some of our numbers. We've got, this is our military fleet. We've got our transports over here. And we have a huge number of people that are trying to march to the front there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you to actually keep marching all the way over to here. And I'm going to tell you to march to Rome, like you're doing, because it's quite close. And then we're going to get our transport ships to dock in Rome, and we'll probably start ferrying people over. So, we are going to need to smash Tuscany first, which will mostly require us, this is a level 8 fort, which is going to be annoying. We might actually land some troops behind Napoli. It's a bit risky because we won't be able to reinforce. No, I don't know. We'll just slowly siege out Napoli, and it's going to be fine. Okay, you guys over here, that seems fine and fine and fine. And this is the Ottoman capital, which only has a capital fort, yes? Yeah, okay, yes, fort level 1. It was like, doesn't look like a fort. I'm like, isn't there a little thing in this section right over here for the fort? This does not look like a fort, but I guess that's the whole point. It's just the capital, which vaguely counts as a fort. There we go. So this one looks like a proper one. But there's no real high-level forts over in the Ottoman territory as far as I know. Level 2, level 2. Yeah, so sieging them out is going to be fine. But we're going to prioritize sieging out Tuscany first so we can return a bunch of these cores over to my vassals. I believe that will utilize a fair bit of our Diplo power, though, so we'll have to be a little bit cautious of that. You're going to move up there. You're going to go there. This is actually going to be my sieging army. Let's make sure I've got some of the siege tick, like my own person over here. And you've got a siege tick as well, but we're not going to really need you for that. Instead, I think this army here, which currently has a super military general, I'm going to give you someone with a siege pip, and you will be in a position to start sieging out Ankara, because we're going to need to clear out some of those forts so we can move forward. Do I want to go now? I might. Oh, I want to know, what did that do to our annexation speed? 1817. Only shaved 1 year off. And yeah, again, if we take territory, if we lose Diplo rep for different reasons, things could get a lot worse. Here's the Tuscan fleet. What are you comprised of? Not that much. You know what I think I could do? Is just put the heavy ships in the Ligurian Sea, and that's going to be enough to keep them pinned in. And then my galleys can probably do all of the blockading over here. We may not even need that much. If I do move some troops with my my transports, I want some amount of escort. I don't think the Ottomans have much of a navy anymore. Yeah, it's mostly transports. Lights, so their galleys and heavy ships are pretty insignificant, so I think we should safely be able to transport some stuff over here. All right, you guys are all in position. You guys are still waiting, but I think we can probably start now. So I'm going to go ahead and declare war over here. We're going to take Imperialism because it gives them some pretty good discounts. We're not going to Kobolidrize Tuscany because that would bring in their allies. And I'm sure they have, yeah, they still have a decent number of allies that are scary. So we're not going to do that. Whoops. Declare war. Imperialism. So we're going to take your capital. And you're going to call in your ally, which is going to be fine. We can't bring in Persia right now. Oh, they're in another war and in debt. So we're just going to do that. And over here, you're going to, there you go. Just had to wait for things to go. I can probably, there we go, do something like that. Just to cut back on the siege attrition. I think we need 25 cannons for that, but we'll bring the other one just for the siege stuff. Just a little bit of a front line, and that's it. And then over here, I'm just going to, do I want to throw a token number of dudes over here? Yeah, let's do that. This siege is not going to be worth much, but what the hell. So we're going to do that, and then over here, you're going to move to Ankara. Okay, you can't quite reach the capital as is, which is fine. Ankara won't take long to siege out. We're going to do this and this. We should still be able to reinforce quite easily in Ankara. Ottomans had something like 90,000 troops active. Yeah, 91, which is going to be fine. The Mamluks might find themselves in trouble in the south, as they always do, but I'm not too concerned about that. And also, actually, I should check. Tuscany has 62,000. I don't even know if I need to keep you. Oh, yeah, I'm going to transport you over is what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm good with the numbers. Hell, we've got the Papal State over here that can potentially help out. Just pad out the numbers to give us that slight extra edge. You're probably at Tech 31, yeah. I don't know what kind of ideas you have. Navy's under attack. Ligurian Sea Battle. Oh, man, all these recent uprisings going away. There must have been, like, a single ship over here. But there ain't no more. Okay, that's good. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to detach the blockade over here and get you to join up with our naval transport fleet over there. And that should be perfectly fine to escort that. So yeah. We can go and smash these. All right, the Ottomans probably aren't looking for an engagement. We do have to pop Ankara so we can get to their actual capital over here and take that. But again, the real hurry is going to be this over here. So we got 1 siege pip from our general. We've got fall 5 from our artillery. We don't have the lack of being blockaded, but this -8 is going to be brutal. Plus, who knows if they've got extra modifiers in the province. Can we see their modifiers? I guess they'd be here. Okay. To slow down the siege time. Or for all I know, they've got something global. Do they have, like, defensive ideas or anything like that? They do have defensive ideas. So we're getting more attrition, and their forts take, I believe defensive includes a longer siege time. Anyway, it's irrelevant. I don't have to verify it one way or another. Wait, what? Why are Tuscany's troops over here? Alright, that's fine. A little surprising. They'll siege out this province without a fort, but then the fort in Ferrara is actually going to go and just re-siege that just fine. So I'm going to get on both sides over here. We'll make sure we've got our good military leader, and we'll just smash them. Most likely it won't be a stack wipe. They'll be retreated over here, but that's fine. And yeah, I'm going to overkill this with 140,000 troops, which seems like fun. All right, that's doing that. I guess we'll scooch up a bit more. We have to be ready to respond here. It looks like the Ottomans are going after the Mamluks, though, so that's going to be okay. You're going to come in over here. Come on, get in there. You can do it. There you are. And I'm just going to grab you two and throw you in. Should be fine. I think there'll be a river crossing penalty from Ferrara, but that's okay. All right, that's just the Diplotech, which we're not going to use. Some provinces lack cores, but we are actually coring all of the overextension ones. All right, so we've got that, but I don't think we can move anywhere forward without using a boat. We're just going to hang out here. That's going to be fine. Again, this doesn't do much for us, but a little bit of war exhaustion. All right, so we're going to smash them. They don't even have all their troops together, which is nice. We're going to do that, but almost certainly they're still going to be able to escape. Okay, that's you. Can I move to Konya? Yeah, indirectly. Let me just hang out here, just in case Ankara gets attacked, although I don't think it will be. I guess my transports, well, it's still not that fast. Yeah, go ahead and go there. We can pick things up. And now they still can't retreat. Oh, now they can retreat. Okay. This is close. Just a few days off of potentially being a stack wipe. Or I say that, now the battle's actually going on a lot longer than expected. So over here, I'm going to do a consolidate on the mercs, because it's quite easy to buy some more. Grab you, split you in half, and I'm going to get half of you to walk out over here. No? Oh, you're not black flagged anymore, so I can't walk through all this other territory. Right. So I'm just going to get you to move here to cut down on the attrition. We've got enough forces down here for everything. Yeah, keep these guys in reserve. That's going to be okay. And we'll just use boats to get you over into sort of Ottoman space and help out with more blockades. Okay, you're going to go and take that fortress, which I'm fine with. Still got to wait for this to finish. Might get lucky on this tick, but probably not because we're not the AI. Bunch more recent uprisings. Autosave, autosave, autosave. Is there anything we can do about this with autonomy? Oops. Is this seriously that low? Yeah, I can't increase the autonomy in any of these places. So far, we're not, like, on the cusp of a rebellion, so I guess we'll wait. Oh my god, we got it at 28%. Look at us. Game must have gotten confused about who we are. You're going to go to Civis. You're going to go here. You're going to go and try to close in a little closer to our troops. So we still got everyone mostly together. These are highlands. Well, that's drylands, but these are highlands. So if we get attacked, we get a defensive edge. So that should be okay. I'm just going to have to make sure we don't accidentally walk right into a big army. But no, we know where both their armies are. And they only have about 90,000 troops. So this is literally the entirety of the Ottomans. And they're going to be busy fighting the Mamluks over here. And you're going to go to Mirage, but we're going to get to Civis first. So we're not going to be attacking into anyone. So that should be fine. Meanwhile, over here, the siege is still going to take forever. You guys are grouping up, and you may decide to attack me in one of these places. If the Papal States weren't moving there, I'd definitely move a few more dudes in. You know what? I think we can afford to do the infantry, and then we still probably won't get attrition, even with the Papal State doing stuff, so that should be okay. And you guys are landing over here, which is good. And we're going to get on a boat, and we're going to drop off, say, here. There might be one cavalry there for us to squash. Yeah, it's not really under attack. People are just moving through. So that's the capital, and another fort we're going to do over there, which is fine. You're moving back down to Adana. If you do end up moving to ISIL, I may have to change my boating. Oh, a bunch of modifiers just went away. So, clergy. Yeah, it's only 50 admin power. You're at 50. This is going to be fine. So this is going to drop us to 30. This will bring us back up to 45. Yeah, all right. That seems fine. Let's do that. It's not much in the way of points, but every little bit helps. All right, so you're doing this. Yeah, I'm feeling okay about this setup. That should be fine. Meanwhile, over here, the siege is still taking forever, and we are actually getting attrition over here. Just because of these guys, which wouldn't be a problem if we had two more, or two less. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 infantry out just in case the Papal States decide to move back over here and just generally annoy me. And actually, we can group up some more things over there. Yay, conversions. So let's convert some more. Why not? Okay. And yeah, we won't be feeding the Mamluks anymore, because we don't want to slow down our coring any more than we've got. You're going there. There is this fleet. 17 galleys. I think we'd still be in a better position than them, though. Still, I could grab a couple of heavies. 35 heavies is definitely overkill here. Make it 25 heavies. Whether or not they could beat us, they almost certainly wouldn't initiate the fight, which is what's important. I'm going to get you to come in this general direction, just in case they do decide to stop my transports. Yeah, okay. And speaking of, I need to drop somewhere else. Let's drop there. Actually, that way I don't have to go through quite as many seas. Bozok is down, which wasn't a real fortress anyway. I could go and stop a few of these small stacks. I should probably do that. It won't be an instant stack wipe over here, because these guys will join in and we won't have the 10-to-1 advantage. So they might come and reinforce. Wait, what? What? I mean, there's a what? No. There's a fort here, but I'm moving into friendly territory, and I was just able to move some troops directly there. This game, sometimes, with these... I don't know what's going on. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so it's not an insta-wipe, which I was a little bit nervous about, but I was pretty sure they wouldn't move in. Still a healthy amount of paranoia. Is healthy, I guess. That will be a bop, which is going to be fine. You guys are just hanging out there. Ah, there we go. That's their capital down. And so the next fort we might grab is... Can I not walk through there? Oh, I can't. No, that's true. That's pretty legitimate, not being able to squeeze through here. So let's just split up, grab a few of these tiny provinces along the way. You guys are going to be sieging that, which is okay. Oh, our troops have landed. Do we want to attack over here? These are drylands, actually. Why don't I just do that? Get over here. Get over here. And we'll just smash them. Yeah, I like it. You are on the move. But I can reinforce either of these places like that. And I mean, we could do this. That's all good. Alright, come at me, bro. I'd be very happy if you did. We had actual positive numbers on that siege, which is nice to see. Supplies shortage. Won the siege of Civis. I'm going with that fort next. Grabbing some things along the way. I guess nice bit of surround over here. You guys are there. And so what I'm going to do, because I think this is the place that we get a river crossing. I doubt that these numbers are going to be high enough to avoid that. But I'm going to go ahead and grab our best leader. If we get a -1, it's not the end of the world. We'll have a huge numbers advantage. We have slightly better tech as well. Come on, finish your move. There we go. So now grab all these guys and just throw them in there, and that should be fine. That's going to siege out. After you guys are done doing that, I'll send you over to do that fort together. Aleppo is not a real fight, but it is a nice siege. We've got some good progression on it already. That's good. So yeah, you're going to move out to here. Oh, we have a big morale edge. Oh, yeah, we definitely do. Oh, you're attacking me there. Okay, that's a bit more annoying because I've got to... I don't think I have to lift the whole siege. There we go. Do some rapid movement. And you're reinforcing a fair bit. I really don't want to break this siege here. You don't have a general as is, but hopefully soon. Battle of Isel was won. Okay, let me go and adjust this, because these guys are just going to get attrition like crazy if I gotta wait a day. There we go, so I can start issuing orders again. These are all level 2 forts, right? So you need what? 10 cannons? Yeah. So what I should do, and I know there's a big awesome battle going on, but I'm gonna go, I'll do 11 just to deal with reinforcement, you know, attrition issues. Padge out a little bit. Mostly mercs. You're gonna go here. And you, this is another level 2 fort. It is. Perfect. Prioritizing the mercenaries, because they're gonna get more attrition. Okay, that might be that. Let's get something like this. Select you, send you down to Damascus. And then you, I'm just gonna split into 2, and you're just gonna sort of hang out over here. You'll get a fair amount of attrition along the way because the drylands and relatively big stack, but that's fine. Oh, Papal State is fighting over here. Let's split off some military ships and go there. Okay, I mean, we do have the numbers advantage. We do have much higher base morale, which is good. They have a lot more discipline and tactics. So for every injury, for every casualty we inflict on them, we do more morale damage. But they're going to inflict more casualties. So it might be a bit of a wash. However, we had superior numbers. So that was going to be good. All right, you're going to go back there to help complete the siege. You are retreating oddly. Oh, because that's all just Tuscany over here. Yeah. All right. For some reason, I didn't think they were the same color. You know, like that thing where colors look different depending on who they're adjacent to? Yeah. That's what was going on there. Group you up. You can basically stay here, though. And over here, we've got no one else, so I can do a merge, and that's going to be okay. And I still have all these troops that haven't pulled back yet. So as a result, I can't believe I miss the fact that that's all Tuscany. We're going to get a tiny wee bit of dudes, send them over into Florence, and that's going to be okay. And we'll get you to group up over there. Battle over here has been won. Lovely. And that's going to be fine and dandy over there. Apparently they stopped their escape there, which seems a little bit odd. What else we got? I'm trying to figure out what to do with my ships. There's not much to do. I think I'm just going to get you to group up with my transports. We do have to take care of these islands. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what territory we're going to prioritize over here. We'll see how it goes. Battle of Antioch. Good one and a stack wipe. Very nice. And yeah, you just park yourself there. Keep occupying stuff. That's going to be fine. You actually don't have enough dudes over there. So let's take the cannon. And mostly mercs go there, which is going to be overkill. And you may as well go over here, which is going to be fine. And yeah, if we can occupy this territory and then throw those ships out, that's going to be nice. And... what? Oh, wrong map mode. Okay. Let's say, why isn't it stripey if I just won that siege? You are supposed to join in over here. You're going to go there, which is fine. You guys are going to go here. Just keep sieging out the Ottomans. Again, I do have to send a stack over here because I'm going to want to grab that just because it annoys me that, you know, right next to my land is Ottoman land. So that's nearly done that siege. We're going to have to go and clear this out. How are you doing now? Not quite enough cannons. We've got some extra cannons over here. I'm going to grab... yeah, you need 25. You've got 16. That's not going to be enough. We're going to grab... it's because you guys aren't fully reinforced. There we go. Let's do this. This will end up with 27 over here, but it'll deal with the fact that there could be attrition problems. Yeah, just hang out over here. Not that we really need the reinforcement here, because we know where the Tuscan army is, but we can't do anything about them right now. You could use a blockade here. Actually, there could be more than one. Siege of Napoli is finally done. Beautiful. So why don't you go to Salento? And actually, since we don't need these for transports probably right now, what I'm going to do is put you over here and then split you in half. Actually, I could split you in half already because we're not going to need that many. You're going to go there and over here to help out the Siege of Siena. All right, good. This is all working out just fine. Cleared out Antioch, where they make the holy hand grenades. You're going to go over there. You're going to go over there. You're going over there. You're doing that. All right, Ottomans are being blockaded or sieged out quite well. Yeah, it's really Tuscany that's going to be taking a little bit longer, and I've got to piece out Tuscany first. Because if I piece out the Ottomans, that's going to be that. I mean, I suppose I could piece out the Ottomans and force them to return the cores to Naples / the Papal State over here. Assuming that the Papal State have any cores on this, and it doesn't look like they do, actually. So, what about Siena? Nope. So this area is probably going to stay Tuscany, and that's okay. So that siege being won doesn't really matter too much. That's a microscopic battle. That doesn't matter either. We're going to go over... yeah, which is nothing. So let's just go ahead and do some of that. And some of that. Okay. Boom, take care of that. And then we'll get the blockade going on, which is going to be fine. Sieging everything here. I mean, I don't have all my troops going on. We do have enough cannons. We could do another one. Can we reach Baghdad? Not in a very convenient fashion, so... no, just chill out over there so you don't get attrition. That's going to be fine. It's 1812. America and Canada are going to have a little bit of a kerfuffleage over North America. Siege of Ninjar is done, so now I can go to Baghdad with this stack. There's another group over there, but we're not going to be able to sneak pie in a very convenient way, so that's going to be okay. We don't need a 100% war score against the Ottomans, because it is impossible for us to completely eat them 100%. And as such, since we're not going to be exterminating their country, they're going to be willing to give us a 100 war score or 100 peace deal value out of something even when we don't have a 100 war score. So that's going to be okay. And yeah, we literally don't have a 100% blockade over here. Not that we've started sieging any of that yet, but it is interesting to me. All right, so that got cleaned up over there, which is going to be fine. You're doing all this, so you've got that. I could detach some guys because I don't need 100%. There's no more forts over here. So I'm just going to get you to join up the party over with Tuscany. I don't know how much of a war score we need with them to get them to release the cores, but I'm willing to bet it's going to be a bit more than this. I mean, I suppose I could start checking. Sue for peace. Return cores to Naples. And I don't care about Milan. Oh, more Naples. This is going to eat a ton of our Diplo power. Luckily, we are technically gaining a tiny bit of Diplo power right now, so we won't run out for our annexation, hopefully. This will actually give me aggressive expansion. Crazy. I don't think we're at risk of causing an actual coalition problem here, because we're going to have truces with the Ottomans, Tuscany. We still have some going on. Well, not with Castile. Castile is independent from the Spain-France blob. France is in there. We might have a truce with them still. Yeah, I think it's probably still fine, though, although clearly... So that's 73 peace deal to return all those cores. That's nuts! That's nuts! Tons of Diplo power. Tons of Diplo power. Tons of aggressive expansion. An incredibly expensive peace school. I mean, I realize that they're very valuable provinces, but... you'd think returning cores... I mean, I guess the peace score value makes sense, but... Especially the aggressive expansion. And Diplo power seems a little bit odd for the returning cores, but I don't know, maybe it's important for balance. Alright, so these are all going to be wrapped up, which is going to be fine. I'll get you to move up over here in case we need some extra muscle to actually finish off the Tuscan army properly. Well, yeah, we'll finish all that. None of these are forts, so they don't really matter. You're hanging out over here and nearly done. That as well, that as well, that as well. Okay, yeah, we're good. Pretty bloodless war, especially compared to the French, Spanish wars, where we had a lot of blood for very little gain. This is going to be pretty substantial gain for not that much blood. I don't think there's anything else for me to take over here. I could flip over to my fort map mode. And yeah, so we have this, but we can't really reach it right now. And I don't really have to go and siege out literally every piece of land. So I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to pull back over to here. They have no ability to take anything back. We actually stack wiped them. You're going to walk through Antioch. Tell you what, just go to Antioch. I'm going to get you to pull back over there, and that'll be good enough. We don't have to send any more troops over to Tuscany. I don't think. We should have plenty of numbers. You've got all your modifiers, which is great. You're hanging out over here, getting some attrition, but that's not too bad. What I should do is throw some extra cannons into the Siege of Siena, because it almost certainly does not have enough. Indeed. Same thing over here. If you got some cannons, and you do, I'm going to send you to Siena, just to help the Papal States. So you're doing that blockade. We've got the full blockade over here now. These ships don't have to be there anymore. We're going to go and move you over to there. Autonomy increases expired. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, still nothing I can do to fight that, but we're not super close to an unrest, which is surprising to me. We're still working on coring some existing land. Well, I mean, again, we're going to piece out Tuscany first, which isn't going to overextend me. So you've got that, which isn't relevant, but it's done, so that's good. You've got some extra cannons, so go ahead and throw down over there. Oh, yeah, we've got... Oh, that's what I can do! You. Go here. Thank you. They could go and block me because I don't have both sides of the strait. So let me detach what I don't need. Send you to the Aegean. And I don't need the transports. But 6 heavies and 8 galleys will be able to easily take care of that. Okay, there we go. So keep that presence. You're going to go and siege out the rest of this. Hopefully you don't get the call for peace too early, which would be annoying. 21%, minus 56%, even as is. Oh, there's still a shortage of cannons. Do you have any cannons here? Nope. And then here we need all our cannons. Yep. Actually, because of the attrition, we took a tick. There we go. We're only at 4 for a second there. Baghdad is over. You're going to go over to Khuzestan over here to take the last of their forts. All right, you've done that. Hey, what? I'm going to go ahead and get you to do a little bit of something over here. Not that it really matters. Yeah, you're not actually going to be able to take that back. There's another fort over here. I'm going to split you in half. Just get you to, like, walk through all this territory here. And you're going to go there, and then just stop, probably. Okay. Now the Mamluks have a fleet over here, too, which is good. Doesn't really matter one way or another. Although once we actually siege this out, we'll be able to eject the ships into the sea and then sink them, which is always lovely. And these are all just transports, but they can blockade, and there's no risk of actual warfare there, so that's going to be all right. Battle of Yan. Oh, yeah, we're going to get a couple of those. And you don't have any cannons. No, no. Okay. Still at negative 14%. That is very annoying, but it is giving us more time to finish the other cores, which should be coring, because no one has any opposition over there. Still 1 year away, though. That is some slow coring process. Potentially because of the, what do you call them? Do they not have the increased coring cost modifier over here? There, right there. Plumkin. Well, I don't know, actually. All the ones we're coring. No, might just be legit. All right. So there'll be a couple little bops over here, again, that don't really matter too much. I'm going to do that. Occupy some stuff, again, that doesn't really matter. Mostly just trying to annoy the Ottomans. Because if we look, I mean, we've only got 69% war score, apparently. I guess because they still have a lot of land that hasn't been occupied. Well, they still have this fort as well. Soon we're going to have every single fort. And the Mamluks are probably going to go around and siege some stuff too, but I suppose if I really want to, I could go and get a couple of tiny groups to go and siege out a wee bit more. Alright, you got 100%, you're at -7. Yeah, just have to wait for these damn sieges to finish off over here. I could send some more cannons over to help out with that. Oh, there we go, there's another fort. Oh yeah, and actually, since we're not full on these guys, probably mostly because of the Tuscan forts, actually. More than anything else. The Tuscan forts are stopping me from, you know, having 100% of the territory. We are going to go and smash that. There we go, that's going to be fine. Boom, these are sieges. Oh, that's actually a real siege. Their little fort over here. So that takes care of everything over there. I like how they're sieging with a 40 stack, because, you know, attrition is fine. The Mamluks don't care about attrition. All right, well, I guess we're going to put a cut in here as the video's gone on long enough. We are, positive 28% there, nearly positive over here, and we'll be able to free up some cannons there relatively soon, and hopefully that will help out. This is going well, too. All right, very excited to see where this will go. Maybe we'll end this game with a giant coalition against us. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you next time.